Bonjour mes amis, comment allez-vous? Très bien, moi aussi bien. So I'm here today to talk about the song Only God Knows and how the song was written. And so I'm going to just show you. Just give me a second. It was this chord right here. Can you see it? It's kind of a derivative of C, which actually a triad with G as the low note. And that was it. That the whole song came right out of that. It started to E minor. So it's kind of a backward C kind of thing. And anyway, for those of you who are musicians, you'll understand this fully. For those of you, it's others that's maybe like music, but don't necessarily know the theory behind it. It doesn't matter. It's about the feeling and the sound, and it just came to me. It was very melancholy and low. But you'll notice that we go, and so, it's out of tune. But you'll notice that it sort of picks up in the middle of the song, G, D, and C. And these are kind of like the mainstay of the 60s, 70s, maybe even 80s pop scene. Most songs were based around that. They're kind of the basis for blues and rock and roll and early pop. There's derivatives and they diverge from those chords, but by and large that was sort of a happier sound that was created, and that's exactly what was needed to take the song from sort of a downer, melancholy, where we're at the mercy of life, into a place where, maybe there's a universal consciousness that is weaving its way amongst us, connecting us, and giving us hope and solace, so that we can actually deal with the trials and tribulations of life, which I've talked about many times on this channel. And we wanted this song to have a sort of uplifting message to it. It's not desperation, it's actually hopeful. And that came about, and that was sort of in the structure of the chords of the song that made the melody and sort of took it from sort of some quiet acoustic sound to something that had sort of a lot of gravitas and was big, and ended with this sort of dynamic lead guitar that took us to the outro. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about it today, and next week we'll have a little bit more on this song, and or something else. Not quite sure. Guess you'll have to stay tuned.